are looking at Stafford on the new high-speed line, and I thought I would come here to raise an issue that I just realised after finishing recording the last one, that they aren't connected up. Yeah, they aren't connected up. Let's fix that, shall we? Town Road. Ooh, hello, what's this? No. Ooh. Oh yeah, I have mods. Ooh. So this is basically the same size as the 4-lane large street. Right, yeah. But with 6 lanes. And it does that with narrower pavements. And smaller lanes? Yeah, slightly smaller lanes. And then it's got 6 tram tracks because, yes. So rather than that, it's sort of the size of that. But I'm fine with 4 lanes. I think 4 lanes is plenty. So let's just extend this out. We want a nice long front road, if you will. And then here we are going to have a road linking that, because that's just going to look pretty. Roads is what we want. Medium street. And I'm going to head out at right angle, just a short bit. That's roughly right angles. And then we're going to do a little wiggle. Well, not a wiggle, but like a that. And then here, I'm going to do that. And we've got this lovely curve going. And here, this is going to curve down and come in like that. Lovely. Now, what we also have is this. It's the same size as a medium, but it's got 4 lanes. Now, this could be very useful for this, which also looks like a main road. So what I'm going to do is just very quick upgrade this to the small 4-lane road. That's what this is sort of the equivalent of. And then this also looks like it could be a main road. So I'm going to do that and then build out a straight piece like that. There we go. Lovely. Oh, it's not exactly straight, but it'll do. It'll do. So Stafford is now linked up, and what's he got in range? Commercial, 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 commercial. Which means, yep, the people of Stafford are getting no benefit from this. Lovely. Grantham is really not linked up. Although Grantham needs a slightly more significant remodel because of the shape of it. There we go. That is a start. Next we're going to configure passenger buildings. Ooloo. Fanciness. Oh. They're just side entrances for the higher platforms. I see. Well, we're not going to use that. We are going to go with one of those. And then just small side buildings, like that. And we're going to use this. And we're going to basically have a small sort of turny-roundy area. Or should I just have the bus depot? Bus station, even. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Ooh! We have a more modern-looking rural bus stop. I agree. And then we have that one. This one. That one, which I've been using. Okay. The bus tram station that I really enjoy. I think it's 2 that will fit alongside there. Yep. It's still too big, but it'll fit significantly better than a 3-3. There we go. Configure. And it's going to be in, out. And there's going to be no sort of connection between them. Like, the in is going to come from this way, the out is going to head that way. Or that way? But I think first step is going to be to get main road out and out, and then over and across. But maybe not like that. Nope. Ooh, if I use this. Oh, it's because it doesn't go down far enough. But if I use that... just have 2 single span bridges there. That could look very nice. There we go. Then we're going to build a one-way road. Ooh. Well, the one-way road does that, and the one-way road does that. It's not pretty, but it does the job. So basically, the only way of getting into the station is by walking, or taking the bus, or tram. And looking at the catchment area, I'm going to say that walking is going to be how they're going to do it. Configure. Not that one. Configure this one. Miscellaneous. Ooh, we can like add on the things now. Ooh, ticket machines. Ticket machines. Benches. Shelters. This thing. Blip. 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 Bing. Flop. Flap. Blip. 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 Pop. Bing. Bap. Flop. Oh no, we want the NSE one, of course. Aw, that's kind of cute. Of course, benches, lovely. Ticket machines. That. etc. So that's a nice mod. That's a useful mod. It's a good boy. This is kinda ugly. Train station. It's one word. Train station is one word. How is Grantham enjoying? It is not yet, but let's put that up. 16. Wow. Oh, it's going up. And Stafford? Nope. Stafford doesn't really care. But now that there are people that want to use something towards this side, it's going to be a major boost to the thing. I can word, okay? That looks nice. Let's get my drink ready. Eh. There we go. There was a lot of pressure in there. This one's gonna take a long time to boil. I can smell it. Lovely. I don't have recording snack, but I have recording drink. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now you see, what I'm going to authorize here, rather than this, I'll authorize build it myself, because clearly the AI can't be trusted, is that it doesn't put them any closer to the station in terms of reachability. Arguably it puts them a little further away, but it puts them like in a proximity to the station that looks very attractive. And then this is attractively situated beachside housing that we can sell for way more than it's worth, because we treat millennials nicely. I'm not liking that so much. What we are going to have is more housing along the side of the station, because pollution totally doesn't also include noise. Oh, oh, oh. Sad face. Sadder face. Even sadder face. You know what would be cool though? If it just ended there and then there was like a road that came out like that. That looks nice. I'm enjoying this. You know what happened the last time you put a lot of time into a town? It was Leytonstone and it hated you for it. True. Are we going to let that deter us? We should, but we won't. Oh, look at that. Ooh! Ooh! Doppelstockwagen DBV 1952! And Garrett's. Nice. And planes. But we're not going to be using... I mean, we could use planes because we're covering massive distances, but at the same time, we have high-speed rail. And high-speed rail is the agenda that we want to be pushing because planes are gross. Oh, hello. No, I thought that was a train. No one wants to travel from Stafford because no one can get to the station. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a sort of bus array here by simply putting rural bus stop here. And then we're going to have a route that comes up there and then along this road down here oh let me fix this. There, and then large street. There we go. Lovely. And then that can come back around there. So that's going to be a route. And, ooh, actually, let's have it go around this way. There we go. So it's going to come from the station there and go anti-clockwise around the town. And that's going to get most of Stafford for quite a while. Ooh. One person waiting to go by Harlow. Where are they going? Harlow. Okay. That's a shame that they're not going further, but can't expect everyone to want to go the full way because there are stations in between. Albert Road, Kings Road, Broadway, Richmond Road, Park Lane, Albert Road. Very fancy place names. Second from darkest, and we're on City Bus 327. City Bus 327, where is this? Stafford. And then here, where this road becomes small. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot, we still have those settings for some things. Buildings, there, bus depot for now. We might go with trams later. Who knows? Right, buses. We have the Zeiss 155. One of the most widely used city buses in the Soviet Union. Now that is an agenda I want to push. I'm gonna keep going with these style retouches. Yes, they have less emissions and don't carry many less people. 3 of them. Ooh no, that's the wrong red. Stafford. Lovely. RAM is what you need to play this game. Whether it's graphics RAM or system RAM, you need a lot of it. It would be nice if Nvidia or AMD, who knows, either is good. It would be nice if one of the graphics card people offered like their mid-range one with the same amount of graphics RAM as their top-end one, because that would be nice. For games like this that aren't necessarily big on GPU overall horsepower, but are big on graphics RAM. Well, G-RAM? D? No, it's not D-RAM, it's G... Yeah, it is G-RAM, graphics RAM. This is a lovely piece of track work. You don't have to agree with me because you don't have to agree with me, but you have to because I'm right. Will you? That's the Harlow to Halt whistle, which is actually Harlow to Harpenden. And that's making a fair bit of money. Let's look. Let's do our overviews. Fastest growing town, Andover. Ooh. But Harpenden is... No, it's Harpenden now. Biggest town, Southwold. It's over 1,000. Wow. Let's have a look at it. Southwold, biggest town. Over 1,000. With some station overcrowding. And pollution. With station overcrowding and pollution. That says something about just the force of good connections. There is station overcrowding, but the connections are so good that they've just overlooked it. I mean, look at this. They've got 2 trains descending on the city at once. Oh look, I think these have different amounts of wear on them. That's kind of cool. Oh, that DC motor whine when it comes to its... Oh, the sounds are so good. You can tell a good DC motor sound when you hear one, even though a lot of DC motors sound the same. And to the untrained ear, or like the unfamiliar ear, a DC motor just sounds like a whine that increases with speed. You can tell a good DC motor recording from the bad one. And I think this is a decent one. You will find better ones in things like Train Sim, but this is not bad. Then again, this is better than quite a few Train Sim ones. Like, that's such a pleasant sound. And it has that little when it comes to a stop that DC motors have, which is very nice. Dare I say, realistic. This lake, I almost want to do something with it, but I'm not sure. Oh, we have Stroud. Hello, Stroud. How are you? One of the things that we can do, or one of the things that I want to do, is Stroud to, like, Harpenden, come out of the platform that Wigan Line's using, Harpenden, Stroud, then come around the mountain and into Leytonstone and go under the Newton-le-Willows line, and use this bit, the 3 tracks. But also it would be very nice to get the line out to Skegness, Whitehaven, and Midsummer Norton. Ultimately, Fleet, Bexhill-on-Sea, and Haltwhistle. Leytonstone's not doing too shabbily these days, is it? Not at all. Residential buildings right by the railway. In a town that likes to moan about everything. Oh, look at Wednesbury. Wednesbury's growing. It's grown over the railway line. This is going to have to be changed to an elevated station at some point. And Kidderminster's doing well, although Kidderminster has the opportunity to go into Linton. And then we have this whole bit of the map that I haven't explored yet. Oh my god! There is so much stuff on this map. We could be in this for a long time, but it's 1952 already. So what I'm gonna do is railway lines, and what I'm gonna do... Ooh, what am I going to do? See, what I could do is go to Darlington and Hastings and just have that line go that way. Or I could do Linton, feed around the coast, go to Stocksbridge, Rye, and Princess Risborough. Ooh. There's interesting thing. Ooh, or I could do Kidderminster, Linton, Mariport, and Guildford, and then just safeguard the extension to, or the line to Stocksbridge. I'll do that. So, first things first, Network Southeast Station, Yathblav. 240 meet, underpass, high speed with catenaries. I'm gonna safeguard a medium building. And then it's probably going to go here, which is lovely because then we get a bridge over the road, which is amazing. 2 platforms, please. Thank you. I'm confident a bridge will form, so I'm not going to delete that road. That's definitely bridging height. So we're gonna go tracks, high speed with catenaries, Yathblav. There we go. That very simple vertical S to get over the roads. Very nice. And I'm not going to do any fancy junctioning here. I hope that's the right side. Yep, good. I'm just going to go out here, actually reasonably close, and then just build as even a curve as I can. We're basically there. 116 to 115-ish, that's fine. Let's see, yep, this one's 115 all the way around, which is amazing. That looks lovely. That has cost us a lot of money, but it is gorgeous. Like, that just goes whoosh, and it's straight up, and big bridge, and station on all sorts of mountainage. There's our little spit of land that we need to cross to get to Maryport, so it's going to be a nice little S-bend. Probably a pretty big S-bend. Now this is, I'm going to keep saying this, and I'm probably going to keep ignoring it, but this isn't going to be some sort of high-speed thing. Really? You're going to do that? Okay. So, while yes, this line is probably going to be quite luxurious in terms of its investment, or in terms of the infrastructure projects, such as those tunnels, do they cost any extra? Yes, they do quite a bit, but they look better, so yeah. So it's going to be somewhat luxurious in terms of the infrastructure investments, but I think it's going to be worth it. This is going to look amazing. When this game auto-saves. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sip of drink. The last bit of the autosave takes longer than the rest. Dude. Boop. There we go. So as I say, I'm going to safeguard the expansion out this way by just building some of it, by building a little stub of it. Okay, let's actually assess the route out of Linton Station this way. Chiaki Bridge, and then just bang, into the mountainside. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, come the 1960s, which we're coming up on soon, quickly actually. We are coming up on the 60s rather quickly, because I upped the game speed to Wizzo, i.e. 1. So yeah, because I've got the game speed to Wizzo, the 60s are approaching rather quickly, which is quite nice. And in the 60s, we get a bunch of new stuff, because the 60s were pretty epic. For some people. For other people they weren't. But for some people they were. Those some people were mainly designers, and people in those professions, because the 60s were basically a free-for-all, apart from the fact that they weren't, because 60s, I don't know, they pretty strictly followed Bauhaus. As far as I'm aware. I should be more aware of it, because I do quite like the 60s and I am a graphic designer. Student, I shouldn't give myself too much credit. So there's our S-bend dish. Aha, you can see where it is because it's got an odd mast set up with the catenaries. This is a long around these corners, it is long, but it's 100 miles an hour, so it's fine. Most regional trains and some intercity trains even are 160 km/h only. But look at that. And then into Maryport, and then from Maryport to Guildford. Guildford is going to be quite small. It's going to be a 2-track terminal station. Just poking out from the town like this. Building. No building. Thank you. Hopefully that's enough space for a medium. Configure. Passenger buildings. Medium. Oh, that's perfect. And then we can add canopies later on. We will add canopies later on. And then here, I'm just going to demolish this bit. There we go. Love it. And medium. That looks about right. To put a middle on the other side as well. Passenger buildings, medium. Perfect! They're not aligned. Now they are. Good. And then what we can do is we can build tracks all the way out to Maryport. And see what it gives us. Big bridge. No thanks. I mean, I'm fine with bridges, but that's a huge one. 2, I am fine with. Even if this one is not insignificant. In fact, that makes them even less significant. And only costs $500,000. Who am I to disagree? And other references that I am too young to get, but I make anyway. Too young is in there before my time. Way before my time. As I understand it, decades before my time. I just probably made a few people feel old. That's what Gen Z exists to do. Make millennials feel old. And what every generation, including and since the millennials, have been. Yet another punching bag for the boomers. I said it. I said it. Straight line railways. Because we spending like the Southern Region. Seriously, the Southern Region was spendy when it came to railways. Like, they had no problems just dumping massive amounts on straight, level railways. They weren't level. This is the Southern Region. It's lumpy. If I delete it to the tunnel now, I'm fine with that. Bit of a slowdown is fine. Now this actually feels more like a German route, where it's straight, and then boop. Right, so there's a new line. I was going to say Maryport is disconnected, but they built a handy little level crossing. And I'm fine with level crossings. I don't live that far away from one. I don't live far away from one, and it doesn't hold up traffic flow that much, and we have 7 trains an hour each way. If you include each way together, we have 14 trains an hour, and none of them overlap significantly, such that the level crossing will have 2 trains pass through it at once in one go. Like, that never happens unless a train's running very late. Which, given one of my TOCs is Thameslink, okay, I'm not going to be that mean. Thameslink aren't that bad. Thameslink are pretty decent. It's just their route here is awful. It replaced this, so the Thameslink route is the Luton to Raynham route that I live on, and it's nice if you constantly fly from Luton Airport and just want an easy way of getting there rather than a quick way of getting there. But other than that, it's just not as good. Like you can say, oh, direct train to St Pancras though. Yeah, we had high speed one before. You could say, oh, direct train through Dartford though. Yeah, we had that before and it was quicker. Direct train to London Bridge, we had that before and it was quicker. In fact, what this Thameslink service doesn't give us that we had before was a direct train to Waterloo East, and Waterloo East is, in my opinion, one of the most overlooked stations in London. If you're going, say, from Kent to the southwest, like you're going, let's say you're going from Tunbridge to Bournemouth, what you can do is you can either go down to Hastings and then take a really long route with several connections along the south coast, straight to Bournemouth like that. It takes a long time, but it's cross country and you avoid London and it's nice, because you don't have to take the tube. Or you can go from Tunbridge into Charing Cross, take the tube to Waterloo-ish, take the tube to Waterloo, and it's faster, but you have to take the tube. Or you can get off one stop before on the Charing Cross train at Waterloo East. And at Waterloo East, you literally walk over a footbridge across the Southwark Road, I think. And it's like 45 seconds, you go from Waterloo East to Waterloo without taking the tube. And it's amazing. And I actually used it several times. It's just the best cut through. And I am so sad that we don't have that option anymore because Thameslink took it away. Also, it was networkers from Gillingham, and I missed that. It was networkers from Gillingham. And the fast networkers as well. I like networkers. No one else has ever said that in the history of time, and I have no problem with that. I do have a problem with that. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like networkers. They're really, really good trains, even if they have been sort of let down by maintenance crews. Let's build a swiftish crossover here. There we go. And let's see, where are we going to go from here? So we've got Kidderminster, Kingsbridge. We could go to Herne Bay. We could go to Herne Bay. Let's do that. So it is going to be Guildford, Maryport, Linton, Kidderminster, Kingsbridge, and Herne Bay. Let's get signalled up. Rail. Signals. No new signals. No new signals. Blonk. 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 Now this is where our infrastructure goes from high speed to regional rail. Our signalling. This line is not going to have the best signalling. It's not going to be good. It's going to be not that great. Because it's regional line. It's not a long railway. The shortest signal blocks are these two. Just because I want a blocker. Like, this is the shortest signal block, I think. Or is it this one? But you have this one, but then you've also got this one that's quite long. So I'm not necessarily, I wouldn't say I'm building flaws into it. I'm making sacrifices rather than building flaws into the system, because low capacity signalling isn't a flaw unless you're trying to fling lots of trains down it. And I don't think we're going to be flinging lots of trains down this at all. Maybe 2 lines worth at the most. But certainly not so much that it would crumble. Or that it would need more signals. Because we have... that is plenty. That is more than enough. New line. Dong, dong, dong. Bing. Bang. Bloop bloop. The boop. The boop. The beep. Are we still running both tracks? No, we're not. Okay, Maryport is platform 1 on the way out. Good. And then let's check here, Herne Bay, and we're going into that platform. Love it. We have the P36, which is fast. We have the 76. More of these. And we have the 2-car. Ooh, ooh. They're not fast. But what are we running here? We're running B17s that do 70 miles an hour on the Harpenden Herne Bay. Is this electrified? Yes, it is. Is this electrified? Yes, it is. Is Herne Bay electrified? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go tracks that electrify. And I'm not particularly bothered about high speeding it, because the 76 does not need high speed, it does 65 miles an hour. But it is electric, and it gives me an excuse to use those rather attractive doppelstocks. Depot. This is bad for the future. But so were the boomers' economic choices, so you know. Ouch, I really am roasting the boomer generation, aren't I? I should probably stop. Blonk. And that puts them on the left hand side. Brilliant. Right. Electric locomotive. We have the RE4-4 or the 76. It's nowhere near as powerful, but what we have is blue and blue. Well, no, it's blue and black. I'm gonna go with black. But at the same time, the blue looks kind of nice. I'm gonna go with black. And then passenger, we have new Mark 1 coaches as well. We have Mark 1s. But we also have these lovely things. These do 62. These do 100. And these technically match. I'm going to go with Southern Green because I'm a Southern boy. There we go. 63 capacity, we're going to get 3 of them. Expensive. Put them on what is currently line 1. Wait for the game to crash. Or not. But thankfully not. Then click on one as it's coming out. Manage line. Regional Rail, Guildford to Herne Bay. And then we're going to change its colour to green. Oh, isn't that lovely? The 76, it looks so good. It's such a good mod. Aha. This game has stereo. That's something. This game has stereo. Oh, hello. What am I on? 49 minutes. Wow. Well, you know what? We're on new track. So let's finish out the video with a cab ride on this new section from Guildford, or from Kidderminster to Guildford via Linton and other one. So we got a lot done today. We got this new thing, and we got the other line connected. I don't think Linton's connected up. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, Linton's not connected. I will do that tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you later. Bye bye.